easy go.
Alright guys, this is going to be a quick video showing you the Nightfall challenge card and the slight changes that they've made with it. Even though it's only a small change, it's a big one overall for score runs. So first of all, the Nightfall base level, right? So last season it was 540, this season again it's 540, it's the same. Which when I first logged in and seen that, I thought that was a big... I thought, no, they're just doing it again, they're just making a joke of it now. Because we're all going to be level... We're all going to get to 700 light. Now they've upped it to 700 light now, so... When I first saw that, I thought it was a bad idea. But then, when I had a look at the Nightfall challenge card, I've noticed that they've changed it. So before I talk about the handicap, I went and checked all the modifiers and I'll show you them as well. I think they're all the same scores, because sometimes they've changed them in previous seasons. Like they've changed blackout from... I think like 0.25 to 0.5 one time. Like they always change stuff, so I checked the full card, so I'll just show you it. With the singes, it's always beneficial to have one on. That's a 0.15 to the card. As for the pro modifiers, you know, Grenadier, Brawler, Heavyweight, that's a -1 times multiplier to the card. As for the negative multipliers, so we have Extinguish. That's a 0.3. Match game, the highest additive to the card, that's a ×1. Attrition, that's 0.25. Momentum's kind of weird to the rest, it's a 0.15. Grounded, is 0.25. Blackout, 0.5. And these two, Famine and Iron, they're 0.25 as well. So as you can see, they have, I don't think they've changed them. Don't mind my words on that, but I don't think they've changed them. But like I said, with the handicap, they've massively changed it. So now you can raise it up to a 210 handicap. As I said earlier, the Nightfall base level is 540. So when we get to 700 light, obviously it's the first day, so people aren't 700 light today, right? It's going to take a bit. It seems to be quite grindy, so it's going to take a couple of weeks maybe, I don't know. But when we get to 700 light, that's going to mean anybody doing, any fire teams or soloists doing a max handicap Nightfall, they're going to be 490. Probably a 210 we will be immune, so I think you've got to put 209 on the card, just like what it was, not last season but the times before that, where you had to put one less handicap on to do damage. This is a big deal because for those who want to push and get really high scores, whether it be fire team or solo, it just changed it massively, because last season was just kind of a little bit of a joke. Let's not kid ourselves. Last season, right, we had an easy time. It was 110 handicap, we were 650 light. That meant we was 540, right? The Nightfall is 540. By definition, a handicap means that you are below the required level of the activity. There's a massive difference between being 540 in a Nightfall and 490 or 491. Things can one-shot you that wouldn't usually, it would just tickle you, right? There's all sorts of it. I ran a fire team run, 1-0 with a couple of guys to the day. They found it so easy because they're used to max handicap Nightfalls. It was nothing, right? We're doing 500k. Wasn't really impressive, really, because not to them, because they're running the old style where you got one shot and it was just a effort to get to the boss. In those runs last season, it wasn't. I think the goal last season was to see how high a score could be got. That was the goal. Whereas now it's going to be, well, can you do a max handicap solo Nightfall? Never mind your score. Can you actually do it? But for those who just want the 100Ks, right? They just want to come on and get the milestone done. Probably by the time the 700 light, you're going to be able to run a 160 handicap. That's a decent fair amount of multiplier on there to start. So if you put it down to 160, we'll see what it sets up as. These are the sort of cards you're going to see, tell you now. Since it'll put you at the 540 light. Yeah, so 160 alone gives us 3.4. So if we was to deck out the card, obviously we're going to put this on. Obviously for a high score run, you not really want to put these on. Unless you do... I mean, let's see if we had heavyweight on for a score run. Right, and then we put extinguish on here. I can tell you now this would struggle. A card like this, 3 times, would struggle to get the 100k with heavyweight. All Nightfalls are different, so don't quote me on it, but you're gonna, on these solo score runs and stuff, you're gonna want to avoid this now. A lot of people have been putting these on running Funnel Lord for score runs. Not gonna really cut it anymore. You're gonna be wanting the 4 times cards and the 5 times cards. But I will try and cover the 100k Nightfalls this week. I'm not sure, depending on what time, you know, how grindy it is to level up and stuff. But yeah, that's the general of it. But like I said, 210 is the maximum now. That was the main change I wanted to talk about. Thank you.